Good morning, everyone. How are you? I think it's still morning. Yes, we got a half hour until it's afternoon. My name is Mr. Welfare. I am a teacher in the building here at West Rocks. You'll see me popping into some of your classes here and then. I will be working with you and your teachers around integrating digital tools and technology into our learning. So, in addition to that, we're going to be getting some new tools and resources this year. How exciting is that? Right? So, this year we're going to be getting some new Verizon Chromebooks with 5G technology and touchscreens. So we're able to manipulate the screens with our fingers and hands, and we can go anywhere with our devices, and we'll still have Wi-Fi network to work on, explore on, and travel on the internet with. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. And you should be excited too. However, there are some steps that we need to take before we give you your devices. Before you earn your new computer, your parents and you will sign a MOU. An MOU is an agreement, an understanding, modicum of understanding between our school and Verizon that says that we are going to take care of these devices, that we are going to be responsible users, and that we're going to put our best foot forward when it comes to applying that usage and applying that technology. So, what I want to talk to you about today is what's called digital citizenship. Raise your hand in your class if you know what digital citizenship is. Raise your hand if you know what digital citizenship is. All right, teachers, let's take a good inventory of who our students are that know about digital citizenship, because there is a leadership opportunity for our students as well, being on the technology team. So let's see who knows what. All right. Well, what is a citizen? A citizen is someone who belongs to a community and follows the rules and norms of that community. So we are all citizens of West Rock School. We are all citizens of Norwalk, Connecticut. Some of us live in other cities, like Mr. Welfare. I live in New Haven. I'm a citizen of New Haven. But we are all citizens here. So we all have a responsibility, a collective responsibility to use our technology appropriately. And you will learn more about what digital citizenship is in your homeroom with your homeroom teacher while we explore these concepts. But today, I want to leave you with a brief overview of what digital citizenship is or could be. So the first thing that digital citizenship is safety. Digital citizenship keeps us safe. It keeps those around us safe. So when we are doing different things online and we're doing things on the internet, we're conscious of the rules. We're conscious of what a appropriate usage is of our technology and what could get us into some trouble, what may lead us down a path of inappropriate usage. And some of those things are cyberbullying, sending inappropriate messages, sending emotional messages when you're mad and saying things that you really didn't mean. These are some of the things that you will find in your research when you do your digital citizenship project with your class. So we live in a digital era right now. Where we live is digital. So that's why we're getting these new Chromebooks. Today, you're going to take home a link that you're going to show your parents. This link is very important because when you click this link in the top right-hand corner, you will see a translation tab. So if you speak a different language, if you need the permission slip, if you need the MOU translated, you can click in the top right-hand corner and change the language. That's awesome for us. Now, you and your parent will have to sign this MOU, but I want you to go home today and show this to your parents. It will be emailed to your parents. It will be on our school website. Make sure that your parents go to either our school website or they find it in their email and they click that link and click the word parent. So you have three choices. You have staff, student, or parent. Your parents are going to click the link that says, the button that says parent. And when they click that, their special permission slip will pop up and they will have to sign it. So what this agreement says is that we are going to keep our computers nice and clean, that we're not going to damage our computers. So that means there's no carrying the computer by the top of the screen and holding it with no hands just by holding it in the top of the screen. We're not doing that anymore. When we travel from class to class, we're going to put our Chromebooks inside of our nice Chromebook cases that we're going to get from Verizon. We're going to have some swag that comes with our Chromebooks. We're going to come to school with our computers charged up, ready to go, because that's equivalent to coming to school with a notebook, a pencil or a pen, or a calculator, or whatever it is that we're going to be using to do our work. We're going to make sure that we have those protocols followed. And I'm going to meet with your teachers. I'm going to meet with our PBIS team, and we're going to have some new rules, kids, that we're going to follow and make sure that we are holding ourselves accountable for. So in addition to some of those basic things like safe handling and keeping your computer nice and clean, there will be other rules that we have to follow. And we will go over those as the year goes on. So you should be really excited, because this is an exciting time here for us at our school, because we are learning a new language, and that language is the digital language. And in order to be a digital language speaker, we have to be good digital citizens. So you'll hear more from me as the year goes on. Again, my name is Mr. Welfare. I'm your digital instructional coach. You'll see me in some of your classes, and you'll see me working with your teachers. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mr. Welfare. Super excited. I just wanted to support exactly what Mr. Welfare was alluding to before. Just specifically, as far as what that link is going to look like, I send an email to your families each Friday. That link to the MOU, or that agreement, is going to be included in the blast tonight. So ask your parent or guardian about it this weekend. It will also be on our website, like Mr. Welfare said. It's going to be under 4 families, and I'll point that out. 4 families, and there's going to be a link. It'll say Verizon MOU for parent or guardian. So there's a link on our website for families, and it'll be there too. So we'll continue to do that. Like I said, in our assemblies, the rollout is planned for the 30th. So all this needs to be done prior to that, so you can actually walk out with your device on that day. If not all of it's done, including your parent and guardian, you're not going to be able to get the device on the 30th. It'll be later than that. So just again, an extension of this is, how are we going to ensure that everyone's exposed to the content and learn and apply their research and knowledge around digital citizenship? And if you take a look at it, I really like this graphic because it's really, I don't know if you're a Spider-Man fan or not. I like Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
With great power comes great responsibility, right? And that's really what our digital world is. You have the world at your fingertips, whether it's social media like Snapchat, Instagram, or whether it's documents that you can research and articles that you can use to support your claims in your papers. You have everything, but you need to be responsible with it. So next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we don't have school at Yom Kippur on Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, when you go back to homeroom from 11:10 to 11:40, each homeroom is going to be responsible for creating a 11-slide presentation. First slide is the title slide. Last slide is a works cited. And the middle 9, each slide, and you can divvy it up any way you want, is going to be around one of the elements of digital citizenship. So if you take a look at the graphic, 1, digital access. Are educators and students aware that everyone has equal access? 2, digital commerce. That's money. Are students aware of the dangers of benefits of buying and selling online? 3, digital communication. You guys are really good at it. Sometimes you go too far, but you're good at it. Emailing teachers, great. Social media, blasting people, not great. House party, not so great. All digital communication, though, right? So we got to learn a little bit about it.
Yes.
Digital literacy. Do students know how to use digital technologies and how to assess legitimacy? Is it real? Is it not real? Digital law. There's a lot of law around it. It's starting to catch up. Digital rights and responsibilities. Digital health. Are students aware on the physical and psychological dangers of excessive internet usage? You shouldn't be on your phone at least a half hour before you go to bed, because it changes the way your brain functions, and you have a hard time falling asleep. So many times kids and adults are on their phones and technology really late at night, and it actually prevents you from getting a good night's sleep, which causes harm later on. So that's just one that I'm aware of that you're going to do some research on. And then digital security. So ultimately, and we'll talk more about it on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll have those 3 half-hour periods. You can divvy it up. You'll have a template and a slides presentation. And by Friday, all of our presentations will be posted on our website, published, and you will get to vote. Everyone will have access to all of them the following week, and you're going to vote based on the criteria that we give you. And the most effective and the best, based on the criteria that's put out there, gets a free breakfast. And it's not going to be a cafeteria breakfast. We'll go off of breakfast, get some good stuff for that particular homeroom. But there's only one winner. There's not a second place, second, third, fourth, all that stuff. There's one winner. But you'll be able to apply our learning. And that is part of, before we just hand you a device with all this capability, like Mr. Welfare said, you need to do a little your work and then apply it, and more to come. So that's going to be next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, the 30 minutes. You'll be working as a group, as a homeroom. Get your thinking caps on. Start talking to your teacher about it, how we're going to divvy it up. And you're going to have those slides, 9 slides, in addition to the cover and the table account, or the works cited or bibliography at the end, before the end of 11:40 on Friday. With
That's awesome. I did not know about the competition, Dr. Reynolds. You're always making education and learning fun. That's awesome.
Well, everybody likes breakfast, right? So with that, it is 11:39. So I'm going to wish you guys a happy weekend, a great weekend. It is only 2 days. It's only 2 days. It's not 4 this week, but it is supposed to be really nice weather. So take advantage of it. Unplug, get some exercise as well. If you want to start thinking about what your project is, great. With that, also, just make sure you got your planners. Make sure your labels are on that first page of your planner. Make sure you got your water bottle. Make sure that label got on it. I know it'll probably wash off eventually. I get it, but at least because all of us have the water bottles the same day, we know whose they are today. You can always write it on a Sharpie later, and look for that link, and you can ask your parents or guardians about that link for the digital MOU, that Verizon link, whether it be in an email or posted on the website. You guys will sign your student one electronically prior to the 30th. With that, have a nice weekend, guys. Take care. Be good. And I think we're good to pass to the next class.
All right. Bye, kids.